This was a moment a lifetime in the making. Arthur Muir arriving at the summit of Mount Everest. At 75 years, Muir just became the oldest American to summit the world's tallest peak.
I just was surprised when I actually got there, but I was too tired to stand up. My summit picture, I'm sitting down.
A retired lawyer from Chicago who only took up mountaineering at the age of 68. This was Muir's second attempt at Everest. His first attempt was in 2019 when he was forced to turn back after falling off a ladder and hurting his ankle.
You realize how big a mountain it is, how dangerous it is, how many things can go wrong.
And while he's made the top this year, others haven't been so lucky. This past week, the shockwave from an enormous avalanche near Camp 2 leveled tents and buried supplies. All while outbreaks of COVID-19 raged among several expeditions, forcing cancellations.
We canceled our expedition on May 15 because of the overall situation in base camp with a major COVID outbreak. We came to the decision together with our team doctor that we can't guarantee the safety of our climbers and staff anymore.
But amid the chaos, others pushing to make history. This past Sunday, Seung-Yin Hung, a 45-year-old former teacher from Hong Kong, became the first woman to reach the summit in under 26 hours, breaking the old record by more than 13 hours.
I just feel a kind of release and happy because I'm not looking for breaking record. I just want to challenge myself.
While others like explorer Colin O'Brady are pushing for the top right now. O'Brady hoping to be the first to summit Everest and the nearby peak of Lhotse without oxygen in a single push.
And a lot of those last-minute summit attempts are literally happening right now as Everest sees one final window of climbable weather. Normally, the climbing season would have ended today, but Nepal has extended it for another 2 days to allow for a few more teams to try to make it to the top. Guys, back to you.
All right, Gadi, thank you. And look at us. Arthur Muir is joining us now all the way from Kathmandu. Arthur, first of all, it's great to see your face.
Good morning.
We want to hear the reaction because we know this was your second attempt at trying to climb Mount Everest. When you finally hit the peak, just tell us what you were thinking.
You know, first of all, it's a great privilege to be here and to share the story. I'm not sure the story should be how old I am. It should be the kind of the teammates I was with. But, you know, it's such a daunting task, and I've been pursuing this really for a long time. I started with the desire to do this when I was very young. My dad gave me a book about the Himalayas and some climbing. And so it's been this very deliberate progression where I've taken on bigger and bigger mountains and finally got to Mount Everest, you know, I tried to see what the mountain would give me at my age. Nobody was really sure. So it's only now that this is soaking in. Yeah. It's been a wonderful experience, but I'm as surprised as anybody, let me tell you.
So you know, and by the way, getting down is just as hard and maybe harder. So maybe that's why the relief hit you then. But what was that moment when it did hit you? Hey, I did this, and I marched myself into the record books too.
Yeah, you know, I was aware of the fact that I would be the oldest American. There's two people, actually, a Japanese climber and a Nepali climber who were actually older who did climb it. So I was aware of it, but, you know, it wasn't my main focus. And I was actually very concerned about making sure that I had the reserve energy. I had the ability to actually get down safely. So I was so focused on that when I got back down to the camp, off of the summit, I was just overwhelmed with the emotion. And frankly, I'll be quite honest, I thought about my family. I thought about my grandchildren, one of whom was born while I was on this expedition. And I started crying.
Oh, Arthur, really quickly, you mentioned the grandchildren. I know you have 6, and one of them is apparently named Everest. What are you going to tell Everest about this climb?
You now, if I start tearing, I don't want to start tearing up here, but I have to tell you, I came here in 2019, tried to climb the mountain. I actually had an accident where I fell off one of those horizontal ladders and twisted my ankle, which took me out of the game. Came back. So our youngest grandson, born to the same parents, his name is Maddox, was born during this expedition. But last time, in 2019, my son and daughter-in-law sent me a note while I was on the climb announcing that they had named their first son, who was about to be born, Everest, kind of after this attempt on my part. So it's been really emotional, as you can imagine. And I haven't seen the little guy for almost a year because of training and COVID and wanting to be careful about, I've been inoculated and vaccinated, but I haven't seen them yet. So I can't wait to get home and visit now that it's safer. And as you said recently in your story, America's starting to reopen, which is great news.
Yeah, well, what a great reunion that's going to be. We'll just want to say thank you to our Mount Everest record holder, Arthur Muir. Arthur, thank you so much. Congratulations. Great job.
Thanks. It's a pleasure. Thanks very much. Great to talk to you.
Can you even imagine?
Yes, no, I think it's sinking in now. It's pretty cool.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.